right, hello, welcome back. We're back for some more Tainted Grail, and we're gonna tie up some loose ends. We're doing a special Sunday edition. I didn't know if I was gonna stream today. I decided, you know what, let's just do it, because there's a lot of loose ends I want to tie up before like getting into the end of the game. I think I'd rather do all the side content now and then just have a very short, separate end of the game stream. But who knows? Maybe we'll just finish it today, because why not? We got lots of time. I'm starting really early. So maybe we just end the game today. Okay, so some of the loose ends that we have. We have Stone Warden stuff. This one might just be bugged. We have to go talk to this guy because I don't remember what he wants. I don't know what this is. And aside from that, there's a few. I thought there was like some more dungeons or something that we missed in this area that we skipped. Remember I said I thought there was a dungeon somewhere, and I thought it was like around here, that it was very clearly this is a place, but you can't access it yet. And I want to go around and find where that is. Because that's bothering me. And then I was looking at the map as well. I don't remember if there's anything in this area that we would have missed. Because, like, what is this whole thing here? Is this anything? That tool house is bothering me, and I'm like, we had to have missed something here. Surely we missed something somewhere. So, we'll do this quest first. I don't know if it's gonna let us in now or what the deal is. We probably have the special power now, right? So, let's go do the thing. Let's teleport to here. Where was the bridge with the guy? Was it right here? I think it was. No, it was a different area. I want to see if that guy's unbugged yet. Let's go up here first. Maybe we can now activate the thing we couldn't activate before. Maybe we couldn't do it until this quest started. Who's on my mini-map right here? Oh, you. Okay. Odd that nothing else respawned here. Of course, it's about to turn dark. Alright, can we activate this now? Yes, okay. This, by the way, is what I like. I like it when it's very obvious that something can be accessed later, but you can't do it now. Even if it doesn't explain what or the reasons why. I wish, like, more games would do it like that. Like, hey, this is the thing. It's gonna be here in the future. Can't do it now, but you can do it later. I think that's great. To show you that you're not missing any secrets. You just can't do it yet. Who's this guy? Oh, is this the it's the merchant. Yo, what up?
Oh, so there are people here. For you. I was starting to worry I'd gotten lost. Yeah, this is quite a peculiar place to live, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very empty.
Yeah.
Very still.
You mean very dead?
Do I? I'm not sure. It's the stillness, you see. Like something has snatched all the humans away. Left the houses behind, as if they'd never been lived in at all. It does bring back memories, although they're rather hazy. Frenzied, even. Oh, ignore me. It's probably nothing. Oh, and it's bloody cold. Why would anyone choose to live here? I mean, perfectly fine if you do. Each to their own and all that.
Right.
It's just, I like my places cozy, warmer, less miserably desolate.
Right.
You know the type.
I know the type. So what are you doing here?
Oh, me? I was supposed to meet a friend here. Not you. Although, I am very glad to see you. I met my other dear friend, Win.
Never heard of him.
She made me a promise I'd visit her someday, and, well, here I am. It's just, I couldn't exactly send word ahead, and it looks like she might be out.
Yeah, she's out somewhere. Tell me more about your friend.
Gladly. Win's a merchant, just like me. She even promised to share some tips. Said our whole tribe's known for being excellent traders.
This place?
Maybe that's what's happened. They've all gone off to trade somewhere.
Yeah, that's probably
I've heard that merchants travel in flocks sometimes.
True.
I only hope she's keeping herself safe this time. When I first met her, I actually saved her from a terrible fate.
Really? What horrible fate did you save her from?
She mistook a kelpie for a horse. Can you believe it?
Can't believe that.
I found her just moments before he would have dragged her underwater. Normally, I wouldn't step between a kelpie's teeth and his next meal. But we'd known each other quite well once, and he was rather mad at me. Luckily, he forgot all about Win. Lucky for her, I mean. Less lucky for me. But all's well that ends well, right? And I got a new friend out of it.
And you met her how long ago?
5 years? 10? I'm not very good with time. Or numbers, really. I think it's the numbers that are the problem. But you know how it goes. You mean to visit, and then something comes up, so you reschedule, and then you forget entirely. Keep thinking, there's something I was meant to do. And then poof, you wander into the very place you were supposed to be all along.
Makes sense.
So, anyway, I'm here now, and that's what counts, isn't it?
Right. This place has been gone for at least 100 years.
Has it? Really? Dear me, how time flies. Oh, I may have severely underestimated how long I've spent in this realm. It hardly feels like a century at all. But that means... Oh no! Oh dear, tell me! Humans aren't known to live nearly 200 years, are they?
No. I know one or two, but generally no.
Well, I suppose that makes me a rather terrible friend, doesn't it?
I wouldn't say that.
So much time has passed, and this land is still such a mystery to me. There's so much I haven't seen, haven't learned. Could you do me a favour? Win once told me she lived in a house with painted doors. The only one like it in the whole settlement. Would you be so kind as to bring me something of hers? A keepsake?
Yeah, sure.
Something to remind me a bit more mindful next time.
Next time, yeah. Sure.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I'll place it with the rest of my treasures, somewhere safe, where I won't accidentally sell it again. That's happened once, or twice.
I see. People are strange, yeah. Good name for this quest. Okay, what is that? What is this? Frozen Realm. Okay, well, let's not go in here yet. Pillars? Is this the Pale Lady? How big is this area? Pretty big. Seems to be very empty, indeed. Let's see if I can see. It's so dark. Maybe we should wait until morning. Okay, that's just the area down off the outside of the cliff. Yeah, let's actually just wait until morning. I can't see anything at nighttime. And we need to be, like, proper exploring. Okay. Now that we can see... Okay, so this is the bridge that's part of that I mean, I don't know how that would have broken from this angle and what have you, but that's fine. More like steps than a bridge. Okay. Painted doors, you say? I mean, I don't see any doors on these buildings. Because, you know, what with the buildings being destroyed and all that. Wynn's house is not painted. Sorry, ghost him in here or something? Wynn's journal. Fey hearts are come by, but on the other hand, huh? She intended to kill him? I mean, it's kind of funny. It's kind of adorable. I think you might have a plan. Again, there's no way any of this food is still good. No way. Let's go upstairs before we go downstairs. Perfectly good lantern just this whole time has been lit. Alright, what's your plan, Wynn? What's the plan? Proper merchant. Okay, so the plan was to kidnap. What the heck is in here? Frostbitten warrior. Is this the guy? Is this Wynn? Is that her? What the heck is she doing? House is prepared. Huh. Aiming fetters. Yoink. But that's what it was. A portrait of her. It's like that as well. So her whole plan was to lure him in the house and capture him and take his heart or something. And then bad things happen just to this village. Okay. Shall we deliver the news? Take a look around the village a little more too. Before we just head over there. Like, what is this? What is that? Edge of the village. Big nothing house. Very desolate. Secrets? No secrets. I don't need to heal. Okay. Well, I think we've explored the village. And yeah, it's empty. There is nothing or nobody here. So there's the big creepy shrine. Oh yeah, we didn't go to see what this tower is. We've not explored the village. Okay. House that we can't get into. That's strange. Thought the tower would have been something. Guess not. It's just a tower. That's fine. Okay, now we've explored everywhere. we looking for? I mean, I think I know exactly what we're looking for. Let's go talk to him. Decide what to tell him. I mean, I don't think we should leave him naive. That's not what good friends do. Good friends tell the truth, no matter how harsh it is. And we are good friends. Found anything interesting lately? Oh, I could capture him. That's what that means.
Oh, I have. Well, almost. I saw a 7-leaf clover. I wanted to pick it, but I got chased off by a bear. I also found a hazelnut with a pearl inside. Funnily enough, the pearl still tasted like a hazelnut.
You ate a pearl.
I ate something, that's for sure.
Was it just
My
the
feet
nut?
were tingling for an hour afterwards.
Okay. How are you liking the Forlorn Swords?
I don't know. It's a bizarre place. The people here are obsessed with weaponry, to the point where they get offended at my lack of interest and want to fight me about it. They also want to fight me for no reason at all. I was called a bloody Pict, a bloody Theod, and a bloody outsider. And I only know what the last one means. But on the other hand, I did manage to sell some of my wares, although the haggling here can go on for ages.
Yeah. You're a Fae? How come you're such a terrible merchant? That's not nice. You won't say that. That's very interesting. Duplicate all magic projectiles. We'll buy that and store it and never use it. Okay, here, even though you never saw each other again, Wind didn't forget you.
That's so sweet. I feel dreadful for forgetting my promise, but also glad that she remembered me despite it all.
This is the
I
make him
was
feel
a
better
terrible
option?
friend, but she wasn't. Thank you, truly.
Oh, maybe I
From
shouldn't have
now
done that.
on, I'll try to be more like Wind to those I hold dear, even though there's only a few of them. Oh well.
I thought the other
The
option
fewer
was
there
to
are,
save,
the
to
easier
capture him.
keep
I didn't want to
them
capture him
close
myself.
and never let them go.
Oh dear.
Are you all right? You seem a bit overwhelmed. Unless it's one of those disturbing human ailments. Have you eaten something off the floor? I hear you're not supposed to do that.
I think you should remain yourself.
That's very kind of you to say. But I'm not sure if myself fits very well in this world. I don't think I want to stay an outcast forever. I've had trouble shedding my nature. Although I know I've been pretty good at keeping it hidden.
Yeah.
My kind are deceptive, cruel, always playing tricks. But that's not who I want to be. I want to be like Wynne, or like you, good, kind, honest. Truly human, not just pretending.
Yeah. Humans are not only good and kind.
Maybe not, but I seem to have excellent taste in humans.
Do you?
Not literally. I didn't mean that literally.
Thank you
What
for
I meant
clarifying.
is, now I have something to aim for.
I'm
To
not a
be
good
like
person
you.
either, though.
Maybe just a bit more charming.
Oh.
Though, perhaps being slightly boring is the entire point of humanity.
That could be, Increasing cumulative by 100. Whoa! That's an insane item. I mean, I'm not going to use it, but that's actually crazy good. Wow. Hey, can I sell you anything? I have anything to... I don't have anything to sell you. Sell you the journals. The journals about her journal. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Looks like we're going in here. Finding out what this frozen realm is all about. someone in here that I can speak to. Apparently. Huh? There's someone hidden right here. Oh.
I tried to scream, but my voice froze in my throat. It shattered when I coughed.
I could barely see him there. Just immediately zapped him, thinking it was an enemy hidden. You don't want to talk?
My bones hurt from the cold. Every breath feels like swallowing glass.
Yikes. I'm in there, buddy. I've been there. I don't know what this place is. Hey.
So cold. It's so cold. Oh, Veiled One, have mercy on us. I should not have doubted. I never should have doubted.
Who's the Veiled One?
The Queen of Winter. The Veiled One. Kailach. She watched over us, blessed us with so many gifts, but we were unworthy. We betrayed her and now we pay the price.
Who are you?
I was once Shauna, priestess of Kailach, keeper of the herd. But now I am no one. I don't deserve my name. I was faithless. I ruined us all.
How did you ruin everyone?
The days grew colder, the night darker. We once lived in abundance with creatures to hunt and wares to sell. Not even swine dared tread where we roamed. Shielded by Kailach's blessing. Our goods were coveted all across the forlorn swords. But then the animals vanished. The wealth dried up, and my faith, it faltered. Now I see. I never should have doubted.
Keeper of the herd?
The sacred herd, the weird deers of the Veiled One. They were mine to watch over, mine to protect, but they belonged to the goddess. They were never mine to give. I saw their blood staining the snow and understood the meaning of sacrilege. The gold coins felt heavy in my pocket, but my soul felt heavier still. Let the snow cover it all.
Okay, so we're gonna fight another god, huh? Just another god that we have to fight. Each arrow does something cool. Neat.
I walked until my toes broke. Didn't feel a thing.
Good talk. Okay. Where would that other path have taken me? Siege bow. Apparently we've had one of these already at some point. Okay. Could make that jump. Had nothing. What's up? You the Ice Queen? Cool, like, everything. You look really cool.
Who dares to stand before the Queen of Winter? Let me have a look at you. Your soul is strong. Nothing like those mewling weaklings who dared to call themselves my chosen. Have you come to bow before me?
I bow before no one.
Impudent! You reek of sun, warmth, and drying leaves. Of a world that knows no winter. Don't mistake me for your pathetic all-mother. I am no merciful goddess. I demand respect.
Well, you're not my goddess.
Ah, I see you were never taught manners. A pity. I would freeze the breath in your lungs so you'd never utter such an insult again. But I am going to need that breath to leave this place. I may not be your goddess, but your body will serve me well, whether you like it or not.
Okay. Is that it? That's all you had? What I thought. That's what I thought. Anything else back here? Any secrets? Nope. Okay. Well, that wasn't much of a mystery. This is what I was saying last time about 99% of resolving anything in this game is just murder them. That's true of many games like this, but I wish there was other things to do, right? There's not like a persuasion check or a religion check. Like, it's just, well, I guess you gotta die. Alright. Arthur has a memory. Arthur, what do you want? Did you have the same gods back in the homelands?
Some, like the All-Mother, the Morrigan, and the Stagfather, yes. But there were many others as well. It feels like we once had a god or godling for every little thing. I suppose that kind of faith faded with time. Maybe people stopped needing gods for their small troubles when every problem began to feel larger than life.
Do you believe in gods?
I used to follow the beliefs of my clan, but I abandoned them long ago. I'm not one for blind, mindless faith. After that, I believed in ideas, in people. I believed anything could be achieved if you put your mind to it, especially on Avalon. Now, I'm not sure what I believe in anymore. I'd rather not talk about it any further.
Okay. Sure thing, Arthur. Whatever you say. Wait, there's a teleporty thingy back here. Right here. Alright, back to the Ulfers. Surely we become a Stone Warden. Now is our time. This is all it takes. What level are we now, by the way? 75. Good. Hello.
You've returned. What news do you bring of Urarata?
Well, here's the thing. It was a trap. I don't think he deceived me. You were right. She had them trapped and tried to escape by taking over my body.
What? The legend was true. Incredible. Please accept my apologies, my lord. I never intended to put you in danger.
I believe he's speaking to me. Allow me to respond. So, you tried to dispose of my friend here. Is this the famed honor of the Del Rita?
My lord, I would never wish harm upon you or your vessel. I only sought to be certain it was truly you before sharing our Brotherhood's most guarded secret.
So you did try to kill me.
Believe me, my lord, you won't be disappointed. This could be the very weapon you need upon your return. The Stone Warden Brotherhood has always remained loyal to you, as sworn by Ephraim the First, who had the honor of knowing you.
Ephraim. I remember him well. A loyal warrior, a wise man. I'm glad he founded the Stone Warden Brotherhood. Then, Darvan, grant us knowledge of this secret.
Of course, my lord. You need only walk the Jarl's path. At its end, you'll find the chamber where we guard our greatest weapon.
Then lead on. Let us walk the path.
Yes, my king. I shall await you at the entrance. When you're ready, I'll open the way.
Okay. So, bro did try to kill me, is what I'm hearing. Jarl's Path. We been there? I feel like there was one other Stone Warden cave where I thought I said, oh, this is probably for later, I shouldn't go in there. But I don't remember where that was. Okay, where is this place? Oh, it was probably this place right here. Okay, let's teleport to the winding path. Yeah, because that was on the way up to the Thoids, I think. Okay. Another thing somewhere? Oh, I didn't even see you. Just a little guy. You're just a little guy. Oh, it's one of these boys. Yeah, I remember this. Did we go in here? I don't think we did. I think we didn't go in here because we were like, oh, we don't want to piss off the Stone Wardens. Maybe we couldn't have gone in here, though. I don't remember. That is a long way down. Let's not fall. Oh, hi.
You're here, my king. And you, friend of our Brotherhood. Beyond these doors lies what you've been searching for. I trust you'll keep this secret to yourselves. Here, this is the song that'll grant you passage. I know the door will yield before you.
What should we expect inside?
A great power, thankfully tamed. A meeting with what made us who we are now.
It's gonna be a giant.
I can tell you no more. You must see it with your own eyes.
You're not coming with us?
I wouldn't dare. What waits within, I've already seen it long ago, and I know what it demands. But if a moment comes, one that calls for a choice, I trust you'll act in the spirit
It's gonna be
of the
something
Stone
evil,
Warden Brotherhood.
and he
No
wants me
brother
not to kill it.
chooses alone.
Okay, so even if we had gone in here, we wouldn't have been able to go any further. Okay. What's that thing? Have a look around. What's back here? Am I in that? Nope. In there. Okay. Weird side passage. I mean, I guess we got some loot out of it. Just seems very strange. Thank you for the 100 gold. What is that? What is happening here? People bound? What is going on? Four dwellers? Okay, so they bound these four dwellers to serve them, basically. They're slaves, they're prisoners. Wowza.
So, it is you. You finally come. Set us free. We only wanted to know you.
We cannot endure this any longer.
Grant us freedom. You are different from the others. We cannot endure this any longer.
You're the secret behind the Brotherhood?
Yes. We were trying to communicate with you. Only the Dalrida answered our call. In
You're talking
return,
to the king.
we shared the secret of singing weird steel from stone with them. We were friends once.
Did they imprison you?
Ephraim, known as the first, bound us with words of power. He said, "We will protect you and your knowledge will be ours."
We thought that teaching you would grant us freedom. Freedom to return to our people.
But no. He bound us instead, calling it protection. And he demanded we repay the debt with our knowledge.
You been here since the beginning?
Almost. At first we settled nearby and built a workshop where we tried to communicate with you. We were binding your gods to grant us a voice, but we were interrupted and forced to flee to the mountains.
That's where we met Ephraim. The only one who didn't raise a fist against us. He wanted to speak with us.
What do you need?
We want to be free. Please, expand the space that confines us. Remove the chains that bind us. Only then can we leave this place.
How do you know you want... Yeah, how do I know you want to attack me if I release you?
We will make no more promises to humankind.
You will have to trust us, as we trusted you centuries ago.
I don't think it's a good idea to let them free, because who knows? So the relationship with the Four Dwellers in general is very strange, right? This was their home. Humanity invaded and killed them, and they were just defending their home. Imprisonment is wrong. I mean, it's essentially just sucking their will forever, for eternity. I can't allow you to live. You've been. I'm not freeing them. I don't think freeing them is the choice here. Because who's to say what their wrath will be afterwards? Keeping them alive does serve a purpose. It's not good. It's certainly not good. I actually think I go to this. I think I do this.
No, they will not. We no longer honor the word given to an oathbreaker.
You can imprison us, but we will share no more knowledge with any of you. Consider carefully whether that is the path you wish to take.
I won't share any more knowledge.
Do not delay your decision, mortal. We will accept your judgment, whatever it may be.
To release them, I'll need to free them. Optional, perhaps Darvin could... Yeah, let's go speak to what's-his-face. I don't think the option is to let them go free. If I have to kill them, maybe that's the option.
Well then, what do you make of it?
They're a danger and they should be dealt with.
I won't argue with you, but you should know, my biggest concern is keeping their invaluable knowledge with us. Without it, the Stone Wardens would crumble, and with them, the art of stone singing. I don't need to tell you how important Weirdsteel weaponry will be for the war that's coming.
Did you know that Fordolas were imprisoned here?
Every brother of the Stone Wardens knows. But don't misunderstand. We've wanted to release those poor souls for years.
Really?
None of us, however, have mastered the weirdness well enough to break their chains.
You want them in... Okay.
That's why I look to you, hoping you can right the wrongs left by our founder. I want their knowledge to stay with us, but for them to finally gain their freedom.
How do they pass on their knowledge?
Through touch. Those who prove their worth to the Brotherhood are allowed into their chamber. There, they receive, well, you might call it a blessing. The knowledge transfers directly into the Brother's mind. Over time, they are granted the gift of slipping into the Stone Dream.
So that's the reason. Okay, so... That's interesting. So the reason the Stone Sleep exists is because of this. They're touched by something. I mean, it's still their choice. It is still their choice to do this. The Four Dwarves are behind the Stone Dream.
Why does that surprise you? For us, it's the height of enlightenment. The body turns to stone, but the mind journeys beyond, to the heart of pure potency, to the very essence of the weirdness, where the fallen Foredwellers reside. That is the ultimate dream of every Stone Warden.
It's time to return to our guests.
I trust that with the King's advice, you'll make the right choice. I'll be here, waiting for your decision.
Okay, so I guess here's the thing. He wants them to go free. I did not think he would want them to go free. Because essentially, isn't that dooming them, the Stone Wardens, to never be allowed to do this ever again? Because that's literally the reason they become Stone Wardens, or how they become Stone Wardens. But he actually wants to release them. You know what?
So, mortal, what is your decision?
If that's what he wants. I can release you, but I need your knowledge to remain here.
No more promises. Set us free.
Silence, brother. That can be arranged. You know it. You must understand, mortal. Ephraim the First knew this too. He simply didn't believe us.
He preferred chains over trusting the Avalonians.
Go now, mortal. Break the chains. Let us finally be free. You've kept your word, so we shall keep ours.
Now I will fulfill my promise to you, sister. Go, and warn our kin of what humans are capable of.
I will go. You may join me. This mortal has proven worthy.
I cannot. My soul is tainted with hatred. I cannot return to the source. May my blood and that of the mortal cleanse me of my anger. Then we shall meet again.
Until we meet again, my brother. Thank you, mortal.
It is true. You are the first mortal in ages to prove worthy of our knowledge, and yet I must kill you in battle or fall trying. Only through this can I purify my soul and return to my kin.
Okay. If that's what you want. Weird. Hey, buddy.
You're here. I heard there was a battle, but those liars must have sealed the entrance. Mother be my witness. I would have fought by your side.
One of them has departed, and we've safeguarded the source of knowledge.
Praise Mother, and to you, great King Arthur, and to you, his trusted confidant. Thanks to you, the Brotherhood endures, and the heavy burden of our founder's sin has been lifted. I'll notify the brothers to focus all our efforts on forging weapons. There's no rush, but we will put the knowledge to good use. Thank you for intervening, my lord. And to you, my friend. It is an honor to welcome you to the Stone Warden Brotherhood.
Ooh, we did it!
From now on, my home is your home. Should you ever need anything, you'll find me at the Stone Warden's Hall.
Nice. Achievement. We got stuff. We got the key. Apparently all the other things we already have? Oh no, those are recipes. Those are recipes to make things. I see. Arthur wants to have a chat. You think there's like even more content for the Brotherhood? The Stone Wardens? I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess like that's the end. Okay. Just do a quick fire. What's up, buddy? Has your view of the Stone Wardens changed since we uncovered the truth?
Your decision was just. Imprisoning the Four Dwellers for centuries. I would never have expected such a thing from Ephraim the First. Nor from the Four Dwellers themselves, that even after such long captivity, they would still choose to honor their word, leaving behind the knowledge the Stone Wardens so desperately sought. You should not be surprised that one of them challenged you to a duel. It was a matter of honor, a way to hasten their return home. A small price to pay for the grace they showed the Stone Wardens when they were under no obligation to grant it.
What was that about returning to the source? What does that mean? What does that mean, though? Alright, let's go back. I don't think there's going to be anything left of the Ulfr village. We need to find wherever that stone bridge was with the guy underneath and just check to see if the quest is still bugged or not. Really unfortunate if he's just bugged forever. But that is one of the complaints I had heard about this game, was it's just buggy. It's just buggy like that. I don't think it was this one. It was this one, I think. We get there from here. Wrong way. No. The big drop off. Okay. We do have to go from the other direction. We gotta go this way, right? Pretty sure it's that bridge right there. How is it missing? Bro's literally standing right there. Okay, last time he was bugged out because there was enemies here, I think. Or maybe it's just because he was injured. Are you still bugged out? Ah, I can talk to you now. I think I found your grave.
You really found it? Good, good. We will make our way there immediately. At night, when the weirdness is
Like right
strongest,
now.
maybe we can pull free of each other. Thank you, traveler.
Nice. Quest completed. Okay. We have no idea where this is. And if there's like something I need to read, I don't know where that is. Like we have a million things in our inventory. Let's go back and talk to this dude. So I can remind myself what I need to find for him. Because apparently it does not tell us in our quest log what it is that he wants. We're just supposed to remember that stuff. Let's go here. Do this village here. Things out here, it's just deer. It's just deer. You're sleeping. Of course you're sleeping. Because it's nighttime. And you can't wake people up. That'd be rude. Hey, what do you want? Frost grot mucus. So, oh, do we even have any left? Because we had that for that other quest. We collected 5 of those for a different quest. I think we're out. I don't think we have any left. I'm trying to remember where those snails are. There's some by the Ulfir tribe, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Need to head the other direction. East, right? Hey, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Wait, no. I'm going the opposite direction. I need to go west. Wrong way. Oh dear. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Ugh. Ugh. What was it? Sneak again? Control. Okay, because there was something about sliding. How do we slide? That's not it. I don't know how to do it. There it goes. That's really hard to hit, though, because that's shift and control at the same time. Okay. Frost. Oh, let's go actually into town quick and see if we have it. I don't think we do, though. Don't think we do. We have none. That's annoying. That's annoying. How are we getting 5 of them? I don't remember where they all spawn. These are like, that's the snails, right? Because I remember there is... It's called like Old Mines or something. I don't remember where it is though. This one. There's some right here. We go up here. Right? Yeah, right there. But there's only like 3 of them there. Unless they drop more than one. But what's more likely to happen is they're gonna drop one amongst all of them. And I don't know the most effective way to farm them. See, there's like 2 snails. I thought there was a 3rd one. Something is buggy again because it's not displaying health bars. No, it was just the 2. I don't know if we ever went in the actual mine. Profile. That's annoying. Where else would they be? Like, I thought I remembered some around the lake somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. Don't remember exactly where. These guys are not gonna drop them. Only the snails that have them. Level up. Nice. Actually, I thought there was like 1 over here. No. Just think of that guy. There was 1 somewhere. Rather than doing, I mean, I don't know, we're gonna have to like farm this. I was about to say, rather than doing this, should we go do something else? But if I want to do all the side questing, I do have to eventually do this. And I don't know what the best way to do it is. Like, do these respawn? If I leave and come back, do I have to like let an entire day pass? I actually have no idea how the respawn system works in this game at all. And we're like 80 hours in. Where you at, Foggy boy? Who the heck are you? What the heck?
Ah, there you are. My, you're even more beautiful up close. Such strong, shapely arms. Say, would you do me a tiny little favor?
What do you need my help with?
There was a terrible storm not long ago. It was so fierce, it even woke the abyssal terror. The sea's fury was so great, it swept one of my treasure boxes onto the shore. It's still out there somewhere in the sand. But now that the waters are calm, I can't reach it. Will you help me, beautiful mortal?
We don't trust
I
you.
miss my little trinkets so very much.
As there's a corpse right next to you. Is it really so important?
Well, not to you, perhaps. But that box is dear to my heart. My sisters and I spent many tides gathering our treasures. Once we have enough, we'll offer them to a sea witch. And in return, she'll grant us human legs for a day. We'll be able to dance with beautiful mortals until sundown.
You have legs.
Maybe I'll
Unless
even
that's a
get to dance
glitch.
with you.
Yeah, she's... What's in it for me?
Oh, don't worry. I'd never let my beautiful mortal go unrewarded. Especially after working so hard for a silly little thing like this.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I'll stay here and enjoy the view.
There's no way this goes poorly. Like, literally, there's a corpse right next to you. Okay, I was not expecting to find random quest here. Deep calleth upon deep. It was just on the other side of... rather than swimming across the lake, why don't we just go around? Have we not been here before? It's crazy we wouldn't have seen that. I don't actually recall going through here. Maybe we have. I like how they just do chains, by the way. They just hang onto nothing. They just kind of gave up at like trying to explain it. Okay, so cross the bridge, go down, and then let's go there. I don't know if we've actually explored this area. I remember this bridge. Another walker in the mist. I do remember this area now. Because, yeah, there's that guy. And that's where we saw that crazy lady. Alright, we'll just go down to the shore here. We go in here at any point? Warrior Grave? Was that the guy's... No, that was the Camelocian. What's down here? Ooh! They're very tanky. No health bar. Now there's a health bar. Heck. So what is it exactly that we're looking for? Wow, okay. That was That good timing. I was like, I don't remember seeing anything. That must have just spawned for this quest. Okay, how much mucus do we have now? Oh, we have it now. Nice. Well, before we turn in her quest, let's go turn in... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's a person here? Where? Up there? Can't get up there from here. I don't remember a person being here, but maybe there is. Alright, let's go talk to her. There's no way she's gonna murder us. We're good friends. She finds me attractive. Therefore, she can't be evil. Save.
You look so serious. Let me steal a smile from you. Or perhaps something even sweeter.
I have your treasure box.
Oh, thank you so much, my sweet, sweet mortal. You worked so hard to get it. I saw everything from here, and I must confess, I couldn't look away. Your body is so strong, yet so elegant. I watched you, and my fingers ached to trace every line of you. It was all-consuming. Have you ever felt that way, my beautiful mortal? Like your whole body was burning, and only another's touch could quench the flame?
Yep.
Then I envy the one who touched you like that. I want to wipe every memory of them from your skin, and leave you aching only for me. I feel the strangest pull toward you, as if you've stolen my very senses, made me yearn in ways I never knew I could.
Are you sure it's not hunger? I've never been with someone like you.
Good. Morgans are possessive creatures, and none of my sisters will ever have you. None of them deserve you. I want you for myself. I want to drive you mad with desire. I want you to think about my touch for the rest of your mortal life.
Which won't be very long.
All you have to do is come closer.
Alright, for science.
That's it. Just give in to me, my beautiful mortal. Let me show you a Morgan's passion.
The touch of her cold,
this is a death scream.
douses the flames of your desire. As her claws break the skin of your neck, you begin to realize just how much of a fool you've been. You try to struggle, but her grip is unyielding. Before you can cry out, she pulls you down into the frigid depths. You open your mouth in a silent scream as her teeth sink into your flesh. The darkness that follows feels almost like mercy.
Worth? Wait, did we get achievement for that? Is that what that was? No. Something popped up. Okay, that's really funny. I'm glad they added something like that. That's awesome. Alright, so we'll go through all of the same dialogue, but not
Back
be murdered.
already?
Okay.
Oh,
Have your box.
have you?
Yes, I have. I never know someone like you. No thanks.
No? What? I mean, you do not know what you're refusing, mortal.
I do,
I
actually.
could give you pleasures your mortal lovers could never even imagine offering to you. I see the way you look at me. I feel the longing you try so hard to hide. There's no shame in it. I feel it too. Just come closer.
Nope.
Fine. As you wish. It's your decision. Even if it haunts
I
your
can fix
nights
her.
for the rest of your life. Well, I suppose you still deserve something for your trouble. Here. You can have the treasure box. I've lost my appetite for mortals.
Yeah. I like that. I was so funny that we would have missed this. Okay. A spell and a bunch of money. Nice. Not suspicious at all, though, right? With the corpse right next to her. Okay. Where to next? We can go turn in our quest. We can go turn in our quest. Where are we going this way? So foggy. Let's go here. Straight line to our destination. Okay, I was about to say, he's not like in bed already, right? Not that time yet. He is downstairs now in the basement. No? Did I miss him? Oh, he's right here. Hi. I got the thing.
Excellent. At last, I can move forward with my research. Here's your payment. Though, of course, the greatest reward is knowing you've contributed to a breakthrough that could change Avalon. Speaking of which, would you like to contribute? A little bit
He wants to, like, turn people into Ford dwellers or something like that? I don't remember what it was. What do you have in mind?
You've proven yourself capable and resilient, which makes you an ideal candidate for something far more valuable than mere coin. The snail slime you brought me needs to be tested in conjunction with my formula. A distillation of Dalriata.
All right, he wants to turn everyone into Dalriata.
Simply stand against that wall there. One small injection, and you could become stronger, faster, maybe even resistant to the weirdness itself. Others might balk at such an opportunity, but I suspect you possess the vision to recognize greatness when it's offered. Now, shall we proceed with making history?
You're completely insane.
Ah, how predictable. The truly visionary are
I've already
always
made one bad decision.
dismissed by those who lack imagination or courage. When the weirdness consumes Avalon, remember this moment. When you chose fear over evolution, mediocrity over perfection. Perhaps I overestimated you. No matter. There will be others who recognize the necessity of my work.
There won't be. You're forgetting about the report.
Here, take it and go. And mark my words, the Guild's obsession with documentation is precisely why they fail.
Yeah, I'm not about to be inoculated with whatever that is. No thanks, bud. No thanks. There are certain types of gifts that we will take. This is not one of them. What's that noise? Who be creeping up on me? Stuck. Fucking trees, I can't see. Oh dear. Get it? Did you think you got it? Probably didn't get it. All right. Go here. And then this is another step in the Alchemist Guild, I guess. Hi. Here you go. Here's the thing.
Given how much you've helped us, I think it's time for you to meet Heled.
Who?
There's no point in explaining too much now.
I like the voice
You'll
actress
see
for her.
soon enough.
Really good.
Just know Heled embodies everything the Guild stands for. That's all.
Okay. And where is she? She is... Oh. It's the thing where I was like, there's nothing up here. There's just a weird tree. Well, now we know what the weird tree place is about. All right, to the weird tree place. Going there at night, always a good idea. What's up, dear? Bees! Another one of those up there. But I heard something. The deer. Okay. She in this little side area? She's behind. Really do this right now. She is where? What the heck? Haled's Sanctum. Is this thing? Oh, it's a skull. It's one of these bad things. I thought it explodes when it hits you or something. Can I kill it? Hit a mortal. I miss you, clearly. I just missed it over and over again. Okay. I would have been better off fireballing it. What is that thing, though? After the Conclave, Druidic Alchemy Volume 3. Did we get the other ones? Okay. Dead guy over there. We're supposed to go to the portal. Oh! Okay, it didn't kill us. That's good. Wondering if we can go. Parkour? No! I mentioned this when we play Expedition 33, but I don't like platforming. I don't like it. I'm bad at it even. So there's that. And it's so weird to add platforming just suddenly to a game that wasn't or isn't about platforming. Seems like very heretical stuff we're learning. Ah. We're getting all kinds of recipes. Oh my goodness. So many recipes. Don't... It like lagged when I was jumping? Do we reload? kind of feel like reloading because I really don't feel like walking all the way back to that part. Wait, where's this autosave? This is after me falling, wasn't it? No, I want to go back to the quick save. Not the autosave. Autosaves after you fall every time. Hup. 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 How are we missing? Yeah, what if we just laser beam? Oh, that's actually way easier. Save. Okay, it wants me to go inside. What if instead we don't? Maybe I'll see what's over here. Sewer slided onto me. Okay, because the point. Oh, this just goes back to the beginning. Okay, okay, okay. I see what the point of this is. There's nothing up here though. Save. Okay, the head of the... Okay, that's a female druid, right? I forget what they're called now. Nice place you got here. Do you mind if I look around real quick? There's probably nothing here to find. But you understand if I look, right? Haled. Alchemy station right here. I mean, you don't mind if I practice some alchemy real quick, do you? I don't even know what I learned. We sort by newest? Nope. Oh yeah, we can make a lot of this. We really don't even use potions at all anymore. We used them earlier, but now we're OP, so like we don't really have a use for them. We can make origin potions? I don't remember getting the ability to do that, but we must have. Thorny potion. Oh. Why are you moving? Hey.
Ah, it's good to finally meet you. Alma and Tyrannus have sent me reports about your progress. Thank you for dealing with the troublemakers in our guild. Though I wish your introduction to us had been under better circumstances.
Yeah. The head of the guild is a dryad?
I'm surprised you've even heard of that term. The druids have always been very thorough in preventing our existence. Now that they're gone, I assumed that knowledge was lost. But yes, I am the head of the guild. And don't worry, I'm perfectly fine like this. Knowing what I might become, dryads have always been a particular interest of mine. The curse couldn't have chosen better.
You think it's a curse?
Yes, a very old, very persistent one. Born of something abhorrent, I believe. It's carried and sustained across the land by the weirdness. I doubt we'll ever trace its origins. I've spent most of my life researching its possible causes, and this is the only explanation that fits, despite what some druids might have thought about the so-called feminine weaknesses they harped on about.
How'd you manage to form a guild?
The guild was founded long before I became a dryad. Trust me, I spent my entire career preparing for this eventuality. I built this place, gathered like-minded people, and only then entered the ritual circle. Becoming bound to this place wasn't a problem. It was an opportunity.
Opportunity for what?
For further research, of course. I'm not sure how much you know about dryads, but we are as bound to a place as it is bound to us. I perceive things differently now, in ways I never could when I was flesh and blood. My connection to nature is far deeper than any druid could dream of. We are surrounded by boundless energies, and I feel their currents flowing through every creature, every plant around me. It's made me realize how much there is still to discover, and how uniquely positioned I am for the exploration.
There is a way to unbind you.
I know there is. But I'm curious. How did you come to know something that was little more than a whispered theory among my peers? Even so, I'm aware of the solution, but it goes against everything I stand for. I've decided I can do better, and I will.
I mean, if that's what you want. You're not what I expected.
Well, my form might be surprising. After all, if you ask any druid, a dryad is a failure. But to me, it's a step in the right direction. You see, a dryad forms when a female druid is unable to complete her rite of passage. Sadly, it happens more often than not. But this has always been a personal fascination of mine, so I came prepared.
You knew you would become this?
I was fairly certain, yes. This curse, for I do believe it's an ancient curse on the land, is nearly impossible to avoid. There have been rare cases where a Bandrui was born instead of a dryad, but those are exceptionally uncommon.
That was the word.
It's better to prepare for the most likely outcome than gamble on the rarest one, isn't it? I decided not to see being bound to this place as a burden, but as an opportunity.
Your guild is in shambles, by the way.
It's not that bad.
Oh,
you were
don't think so?
unfortunate enough to witness us at our worst, that's true. But such cases are rare, and we deal with them swiftly. Our goal is noble, but it can sometimes attract questionable individuals. Extracting and manipulating the spark of life sounds lofty and almost godlike. Some people take it to heart. A little too much.
What would you say it is that you do here?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. You've arrived just in time to witness our crowning achievement. You see, the propaganda about druids using human sacrifices in their rituals was not entirely unfounded. It wasn't something they did constantly, but it did happen on occasion, and the results were incredibly powerful. It allowed them to manipulate the weirdness in ways that were previously impossible. The force of creation, combined with the pure potential of the weirdness, created limitless possibilities. But the cost was too great for anyone with even the most basic of morals.
Mm-hmm. You forbade the use of human sacrifices, didn't you?
Yes. I don't believe in necessary evils, or that the ends justify the means.
I'm glad to hear that.
We desperately need a breakthrough in mastering the weirdness, but I vowed to find a different way. A better way.
What does it mean for the guild?
Being what I am has given me a unique ability to peer into the very energies that drive us, and what I uncovered is this. Human life is simply a form of energy. It is unique to us, and as I said, extremely potent. But it is still just energy. That means there must be a way to replace it with a more humane substitute.
That seems very reductive.
Why? It doesn't take anything away from your humanity. Your life force may drive you, but it doesn't compel you to do anything. Except survive, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's a spark that makes you who you are. But what you do with it is entirely your choice.
I mean, not for everybody. You found the substitute?
I believe so. In fact, that's one of the reasons I asked you here. After all the trouble we've put you through as a new member, I feel you've earned the privilege of seeing the fruits of our labor. Go on, take a look. It's just behind these doors.
Is it gonna be some kind of horror? Feel like it's gonna be some kind of horror. Some kind of abomination. What do you know? It's some kind of abominations. Tell her what I think. Hi. Can you understand me? You can talk? Are you in pain? I'm glad that someone voice acted that, by the way. What do you know? It's exactly as we thought. Some kind of horrible beast.
And what do you think? Impressive, isn't it?
I thought the guild didn't experiment on humans.
We don't. Every component was obtained in strict accordance with the guild's code of conduct. Using the power granted by my unique condition and the weirdness, I created a life force entirely of my own design.
So it's like a
completely
homunculus.
artificial. I infused that life into the creature.
We're not a homunculus.
And now, here it is. Our very own living construct.
It's not necromancy. Does it have to be so human-shaped?
That's the interesting part. It actually does. Perhaps our form defines us more than we realize. Not the details, though. It doesn't even have all the usual organs. Just a heart, a brain, lungs, and a liver. The liver was crucial for some reason.
Isn't that just necromancy?
Don't be vulgar.
Yeah.
Of course not.
It's not.
Necromancers don't create anything. They merely toy with residual energies lingering in the dead. I didn't raise something that was once alive. I created life itself, from nothing.
It is interesting.
I was hoping for a little bit more enthusiasm, but I guess interesting will have to suffice.
It is also unsettling.
How so?
I don't know, it just feels wrong.
Ah, I understand. A bit like a distorted mirror, isn't it? It's almost familiar, and yet you can tell it's not how it should be. Good. That's the reaction I was hoping for.
Well, there you go. What do you plan to do with it?
I've been considering conducting the ultimate test. I've discovered that a dryad can be freed from the place she's bound to by completing the ritual with a human sacrifice. Obviously, that was never an option. But now, I have access to energy that should be equivalent. If it frees me, it will mean we've succeeded.
I thought you didn't want to leave. So, let me get this straight. You created a human, and you're going to sacrifice the human, but you consider it fine because it's not actually human. So it needs to die?
The energy has to be released, yes. But it's not truly alive like you or me. So perhaps destroy is a better term. You have been vital in ensuring our guild runs smoothly once again.
You want me to kill it?
I thought that perhaps you would like to do the honors.
I mean, if anything, to put it out of its misery. Why can't you do it?
Oh, I could, of course. But wouldn't it be fitting for your official admission to the guild to be marked by something so monumental? You've seen this guild at its lowest. But this is what we've been working toward. What I'm offering you is an honor, one I believe you've earned.
Again, it is interesting. I don't know if she's lying or not, but she has essentially created life. Now, is it intelligent life? I don't know. Is it any different than slaughtering cattle to be consumed? There's that moral gray line. I'd be honored. Is there anything else I should do?
No. The chamber is ready for the ritual. You may proceed whenever you're ready.
Alright, let's just go nuke it. She should know what has happened. I mean, I hope so. I just walked in here and nuked something.
It worked. I'm free. And the power coursing through me is truly astonishing. I was right. All these years of searching have finally yielded the results I hoped for.
So, does it mean that creature was human after all?
No, of course not. It only means that its life energy was equivalent to that of a human. It worked exactly as it was supposed to. You can stop worrying now.
Okay, I'll stop worrying now.
This truly is the beginning of a new era. Not only for us, but for all of Avalon.
If you say so. What happens now?
Now, I welcome you to the Guild as our newest member. Our doors will always be open to you, but I believe you have your own path to follow. Just be mindful that from now on, you are part of something greater. Whatever decisions you make, do not forget what it means to be an alchemist.
There we go.
Until our paths in...
Okay. Yeah, that was definitely interesting quests. I like those morally gray areas and exploring what others think of it. I think that's interesting. Right. I was like, where am I? Let's go. Out of this place. Wait, Arthur wants to chat. All right, Arthur, what do you want? Hi. Was the Alchemist Guild active in your time?
They were a young and ambitious guild, mostly centered around the Royal Academy in Camelot. We were all strangers in a strange land, with everything still to be discovered. They were vital to our survival on Avalon. Their healing potion alone saved countless lives. I wasn't there when they began to change. It pains me to see that a once respected guild has been reduced to what it is now.
Were the Dryads like Helid back then? Were there Dryads like that?
No, but there were female druids. Not many, though. Merlin had a few women apprenticing under him. My sister Morgaine also followed the druidic path, until she invented one of her own, of course. I don't recall the rite of passage ever having such tragic consequences. I always believed it was symbolic. Perhaps this land truly is cursed after all.
Interesting. Now let's level up. Level 6 strength. That's as far as we'll take it, and then we'll go to level 6 dexterity. In case we want to wear Arthur's armor for roleplay or something, I don't know. What were we leveling up with? I don't remember what we're leveling up anymore. Statuses, right. Actually, maybe we want to activate again. We have some stuff to identify, I think. A lot of stuff to identify. Okay, I think the only thing that we have left now is that one quest that I have no idea where it goes. Otherwise, we can go wherever and do whatever. I did want to go back to Connacht. Let's just go back to the main place for now. Because I'm going to drop some things off in the stash and wait until morning and sell some stuff. Because I'm very curious about that toll house, and I think I do remember now that maybe it was the shield or the crown. I thought there was a place in Connacht here though that I was like, oh, this requires a thing from the next zone. I'm trying to recall where that was though. Sell that. Oh, hold on. Stash all our crafting stuff. It's funny that when you identify stuff, it magically takes the weight of what it was before. Like, it just suddenly becomes heavier if it was armor.
If it's quality you see.
Yeah, I have some crap to sell you. Worth a good bit of money. Okay, we got a lot of cash again. Oh, sell all our garbage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I thought it was... Is it here? This was that guy's house. Let's teleport to here and walk around this area. Because that's grayed out. Unless it was this. That's where we would go when we want to end the game. Let's go here. Okay, so where's... Go this way? Check out this first. Oh, this is the exit to that one place, right? Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. I remember that. What's this? It's nothing? Okay. Is it that? I'll check up here first. This is gonna be Wither's hideout. This is where we killed a guy, I'm pretty sure. Sure. Is there anything up here? See, it looks like there's something here, but there's not a way to get there. Oh, maybe there is. To come from above? Let's check out down here. We climb from there. Meteorite. Nope, and this takes us back to temple. I mean, it looks like something. It's definitely suspicious. It's 100% suspicious. Because this is where the exit we saw. This just goes down to the lake again. So maybe this is a cave entrance? But this has got to be something, right? You think this, if I met the requirements, this whole thing would be gone? Because it sure looks like there's clearly a path here. Maybe there's an exit from there. Like, yeah, we can't just parkour up this. There's titanium. Could drink a jump potion. Let's go check out along this whole way. That looks suspicious too. Climb up that? remember the mini boss here. Oh, we missed this apparently. Okay, that's mine. Not worth looting. What's up there? Okay, this is the suspicious thing I noted. It is not suspicious, it's just blank. Check out... We can't cross the bridge, can we? Oh, we can. Climb up here and cross the bridge. I mean, maybe this goes somewhere? There's a croak wall? Game. Okay, there's a dude here and a question mark. Okay, yeah, this is something. Okay. What is this place? Oh, it's just gonna be a bandit camp. Lame. Oh, wait, there's a thing there. Hold on. It's not just a bandit camp. It's a shield symbol. Okay. Well, obviously we have never been here. Then I must be thinking of a different place. I mean, we have to go in now. I thought it was like... I don't know. Okay. Anything else back here? Druidic Shrine. Don't have any animal components. Hold on, let's go loot that bear we killed earlier. Oh wait, that bear is far away, isn't it? That's fine. This is fine. All right, what is this? Charred? Oh, it's a Four Dweller. It's a Four Dweller battle, I guess. Hey. Scale with you? This guy is pretty tough. He survived. He didn't die immediately. Oh, what is this? What is this? Touch. Hold on. I'm looking around first before I touch anything. What is this stained glass? Is this the Knights of the Round Table? Okay, let's touch the symbol. Is this supposed to be voiced? Fragment of the memory of a beloved child. Gather a memory shard. Like Arthur's memory. Okay. That's weird. You can go in. All right. Is it that same guy? We talked to him in where? That was way back. I can't open my map. It was way back in the... Can't open my map. In the Forlorn Swords, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we learned how to make an orchid potion at the Alchemist Guild.
We meet again, Lost Prince. I was mistaken about our previous encounter. I erred in thinking I had unraveled what the Pale Lady had planned for the both of us. But I should have known better than to presume or anticipate the moves of someone as shrewd as her.
You seem more weird than last time.
I am tired, Prince. I am so terribly tired. I feel burned out. I can't weave anymore. I don't want to. Never imagined that such a moment could come. Oh, what a truly sorrowful thing. To accept that all things must finally fade.
What did you presume wrong?
You meeting me. As I mentioned upon your first visit, I thought it was just a coincidence. A fortunate weave of various events that, under a different alignment of stars and smaller choices, would never have come to pass.
But now you expect it was...
However, it turns out that I was meant to fulfill a specific role, and it was not to weave new life as I once believed.
So what was your role?
To weave bridges between you and her despair. Bridges that would allow you to gather the memory shards. She used me. Yet I cannot even bring myself to be angry with her. I see now that she seeks to restore the bonds that once were, before her world shattered and fell into ruin.
Can you tell me more about the despair of the Pale Lady?
The pain of a mother who has lost her child. It is difficult to comprehend, especially for us. For centuries, we never had to face loss, and then only by gazing upon you humans, we had to deal with the idea of death. To live in a world in which everything has to die. Such a horrible and terrifying thing.
You say you're not angry despite the fact that she used you?
Her desire was to bring her son back. I understand that, but can't really empathize with it. Understanding others has always been the strength of humankind. And anger? I'm not sure. For now, I just want peace. I don't want the weirdness. I don't want to weave. I don't want to feel.
Why does she want me to gather the shards?
She hopes that by restoring her son's memory, she will finally bring him back. The Pale Lady wants to put you on a proper path. Yet she does not realize how daunting and impossible this challenge truly is. But those driven by despair rarely measure their actions with reason.
What do you mean by to weave bridges?
Places like this one, or the one where we met before, were chosen by the Pale Lady for a reason. On their own, they're nothing more than aberrations twisted by the weirdness. To bridge your reality and ours, someone had to weave the passages. That someone was me. In both instances, I believed all my efforts were aimed at weaving a new Fordweller, for the first time in centuries. But the truth was far from that.
How is this place different from the one where we last met?
The Archspire was a bridge to the place where her son was born. In that cave, I wove the prints from the threads of the weirdness granted to me by the Pale Lady. They were resonating with great desire. It seems the place we stand in now was marked as the place where I had to create the next passage.
You weren't able to weave a new Fordweller for centuries. Why?
Since we lost the war against your kind, we retreated to Tuathan, severing ourselves from the rest of Avalon. All the while, the weirdness has continued to change. It has grown wilder, more untamed, and far harder to control, even for us. For centuries, places like this seemed lifeless, stripped of their potential. And then the spark began to return. It was then that I resumed my work.
What will I find further?
I do not dare to peer beyond my lost prince. I feel that what lies ahead is bound to a profoundly intimate and ineffably personal aspect of the Pale Lady. It is between you and her. Prince, it is time to go. Leave me behind. I played my role in this spectacle. Hopefully that will grant me freedom. Farewell.
And that answered nothing. That didn't answer anything. Oh gosh, I thought we were teleporting out. Who or what are you? Did we speak to you already?
There's no greater joy than watching how a son, born of desire, grows. There's no greater despair than watching how a son, born of one's own thought perishes.
What the heck are you?
And now you stand here, hidden deep within. And even I cannot fathom what my heart feels. Still torn, for you are not wholly him, my son, my prince of Tuatha. Yet there is a flicker of joy within me, for you carry the soul of an Arthur, whose life was chosen for my son. This means the fragments of memory I gathered and kept safe may be saved.
This is the Pale Lady. What is this place?
The heart, bleeding and plagued. A fragment of me, of my despair, accidentally brought into existence upon the homelands. My tears seeped into your soil, birthing a terror that became inseparably bound to your kind. The Spectre, the Red Death.
What? You created the place? Wait, what?
Unintentionally. I could not have foreseen what such an entanglement of our realities would bring. I could not have known the depths of pain wrought by the loss of a beloved child. When it started to spread, I couldn't find a way to stop it. I am so terribly sorry.
Can the plague be stopped?
Arthur believed that abandoning the homelands would stop the plague. The Red Church committed truly horrific acts in their desperate attempt to halt the blight. Yet, no matter what you humans do, the plague will always return. It's like a curse cast upon your kind. And so, you will drown in my tears.
So just like your being here and your despair is what's causing the Red Death, which just kills everybody? What do you want?
I want my son back.
Okay.
You walk your own path, yet you will be faced with choices. I hope that, among them, you will find a way to bring my son back. However, I cannot impose my will upon you. It took me a long time to understand that not everything should be demanded by force.
Is there any chance to bring your son back?
I believe so. And you are already working tirelessly toward this, whether you realize it or not. Since my son's fate became entwined with that of Arthur, the King of Mortals, it is necessary to reconstruct the soul of the ruler whose essence you carry within your heart. You will also need the fragments of my son's memory, the ones I so carefully concealed for you to find. Beyond that, the Weaver may possess something helpful.
I already talked to him.
His life-giving spindle. It may prove invaluable when the final trial comes. If you manage to find him.
I mean, I already found him.
Take it.
Take his spindle? Where can I find him?
He is no longer bound by the places I created for him, where he could work in peace.
So he could be anywhere.
I have a feeling he may have returned to his workshop, deep within the Forlorn Swords.
Tell me everything.
It is a tale about the Prince of the Four Dwellers, who unexpectedly became the king of humankind. Arthur. We are connected. In the homelands, he heard my call from beyond the mists. It guided him to Avalon. I met him during his journey. I gifted him with the sword, the Spectre, of which you now carry within yourself. He is someone very dear to me. Someone I lost decades ago, whose soul found a new body in your
Decades
lands.
Only? Yeah, the Weaver mentioned that Arthur's origins are far more complicated.
Oh, the Weaver. I remember the spark of joy that lit up his pale face when he saw what emerged from the threads of weirdness I gifted him. A living being, brimming with such boundless potential. So vibrant with life. He always had a fondness for my child. He called him the Prince.
Why did you want a child?
In the Homelands, I saw a powerful thing that we Four Dwellers lacked. It was love, one of many emotions I had to learn. We lived in a world where everything was potent and possible. It made us live a life where we were drowning in decadence. I longed for something more. Our emotional structure was much less complicated than yours. You were quite an inspiration.
How is reincarnation possible?
As you already know, we found a way to gaze upon the Homelands. My son was fascinated by humans. Fascinated by your impermanence and fragility. When one has to deal with entropy and decay, everything suddenly gains far greater significance, doesn't it? You must have desired to live the life of a human. Perhaps it is one of the most powerful manifestations ever achieved by a Four Dweller.
You brought humans to Avalon. That started a war.
Yes, I am fully aware that my will to bring Arthur to the shores of Avalon brought war and ruin upon my own kin. What would you have me say? There
Sorry?
are no proper words for this. I will simply fall silent. Draw your own conclusions.
We met at the corrupted temple of the All-Mother. Did we?
Yes, although that was a horribly distorted part of me, living as if it were another life. Now I feel more whole. The emptiness is sharper. The sorrow, far more profound.
Why'd you use the Weaver?
One aspect of the potential of the weirdness is that it can serve as a tool. For that, I needed a craftsman. Someone who could sense even the thinnest threads of that potential as part of a greater whole. Every Four Dweller could manipulate the weirdness to some degree. But not all did so with the finesse of the Weaver. He could harness that potential for something far, far greater, like weaving a new life, for example.
What about your skills?
My skills lay elsewhere. Among them was the ability to peer beyond the horizon of our civilization, to see a different world. A world without the weirdness. A world filled with meaning and purpose. Constructed through intricate connections. A single living organism, yet full of individuality at the same time. I feel that sometimes you do not realize just how extraordinary your land truly was.
Well, that's all I need to know, I guess.
Are you sure? If you have anything to ask, ask now. This may be our last meeting before the end of things. I am listening.
I don't think I have anything.
Are you sure? This may be...
I'm sure.
So, it is done.
I've got an achievement.
I am glad my heart could host you. I hope you will succeed in reaching the goal you pursue. You leave this place with another shard. Use the memory of my son wisely. Farewell.
That is not what I expected. Again, didn't really explain anything more than what we already knew, I guess. Gosh. Also, this was... I already remember now the place I thought of. I was thinking of the Tomb of Sir... That was like the first place we went. So... Wow. Huh. Alright. Apparently you've unlocked some memories. But we didn't unlock memories? Level up King's Soul. That's what we leveled up. I have no idea what to do here. It was just skill points. I thought it was like an actual memory. Okay. Well, yeah. This is not what I was expecting. Okay, I want to go back to this druidic shrine. I need to go find some animal parts really quick. Can't leave it behind, can I? Oh, well, that's easy. Forgot this was here. Was it down here or was it up there? It was up there. So there's another area that we can talk. Another area in the Forlorn Swords, apparently, that we can talk to the Weaver again. Even though he was all like, this is the last time we're gonna talk. Thunderstorm. Designates up to 10 areas of impact. So you have to like set it up? That's garbage. Druidic spirits are grateful. Does that mean we collected all of them? What does that mean? Okay. Where does that go? Well, that goes to the area we couldn't get to. Anything up here? Music changed. There's some Fae over here. What's up? Ooh, that's a consumable. Yeah. That's a consumable. Not a potion. Plus mana. Ooh, where do we get these from? Plus 1 attribute points. Does that just mean we can level up? A weird area up here. A very strange area. Yeah, we got stat points. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. This does not help us at all. We don't need attack speed. We don't care about noise, and we are not doing any range damage. But you know what? It's fine. Whatever, I guess. Okay, that's all that was out here, though, huh? And then it just goes down. Very weird. Okay. Well. Let's think. Where do we want, where do we go next? What do we want to do next? While we're here, we can maybe go see what that toll house is. We could also, I mean, now I want to go back to the Forlorn Swords and see. Remember, there's a cave somewhere that I said, oh, this clearly opens up something later. Whatever that is 100% the place where the Weaver is going to be. 100%. So now we need to find that even harder. Then we need to find it even harder. First things first. Oh, I kept saying Toll House. It's Tool House. Where was that guy? Here, right? This is so sus. His like eye is open and everything. I don't know, man. I don't know. Makes me think that we like missed something back in this area. Like in the tower here. There's gonna be a guy right here, right? That like lags so hard. Like I know it's slowing down, but also feels like it's lagging as well. Okay, over here. I don't think there's anything that we missed. There was this tower, right? This was completely empty. It was the most empty, useless tower. Maybe there's something here? Sure ain't. Just useless tower. Get over there? Maybe? I don't know. That was weird lag. Is there any more ways to go up? Were we in this area already? I don't remember. Oh, hey guys. I remember there was a bounty down there, yeah. I missed. There wasn't an area further up though, right? I mean, this has to be something. So how do we get there? How do we get to that building? Okay, somewhere in this line. No idea where. I don't even know if I can hit this guy from up here. I can. Think I can parkour like over there or something? I'm gonna save. Well, that's as far as we can go. mean, it's that building. But I don't see a way in. Probably don't want to be doing this at nighttime either. Oh, nice, we leveled up. I feel like we're just missing something. Like we just missed an elevator or something somewhere. There was all these notes on the ground that we picked up. I remember that. Okay, this is where we were before. Thus all the corpses. Now it's getting dark. Where would the other way, this way, have taken me? Oh, I remember these parkour areas. Elevator here? This is just that broken bridge, yeah. Fuzzy, why are you crying? I hear you crying, Fuzzy Bear. What you crying about? Fuzzy. Was he getting hungry? Already? I don't know. I don't see anything else out here. And as far as we're aware, the elevator doesn't go anywhere else, right? It doesn't go up anymore. No, this is the end. And I thought we explored everywhere down here, but maybe I'm wrong. These just like led to nowhere. That's that same broken bridge? That's a different broken bridge. There's nowhere. This is an exit. I mean, yeah, look, we're right underneath the bridge. We jumped down here, we couldn't get back up. So I am just very confused. But it is night now. I think we already tried that. Coming back at nighttime to see if this guy is like alive at night or something, right? Yeah, he's not. I don't know. It's weird. I guess we're done here. Okay. That's the end game. Go back to the Forlorn Swords. Are there any caves? There's that one cave that's protected, I think it's this one, by that one guy who wants mana. Don't know how that works. No idea how that one's supposed to work. Did we check out, like... This was a huge drop-off, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there'd be anything there. Maybe there's more stuff by the lake? Looks like we've explored everything by the lake. Maybe there's something in this area? I'm surprised we found that, like, siren fish lady. Let's not actually travel during the nighttime, because then we can't see anything. Enemy has a negative status, apply another one is faster. Sure. You can apply, like, fire faster, I guess. Just rest until it's light out. What's that noise? It's that creepy noise. Curious if, like, we see anything down there. That just looks like death. We jump down there. You been down there? Yeah, that's 100% falling to your death. Is this in front of us? No. There's a bear. Titanium. I'll take some of that. Save. More titanium. Ouch. Ooh, that looks like you can fall down into nothingness. Probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea. Let's murder all these guys real quick. One alive? In the huts? Oh, apparently we haven't been here yet. Who's alive? Someone down here. Anyone home? Apparently I'm very stealthy. Okay. Well, again, here's an unexplored area. Anything around? Not going down there. Okay. Bunch of dead people. Question mark right in front of us. What is this? Apparently we've not been here. Frozen Lake. That's a weird name for a place that's not frozen over. Okay. Ramor's Cave. Okay. Go kill some Ewoks. Or goblins. One of the two. I mean, I'm gonna doubt this is a place filled with horde dwellers, but you know, you never know. It could be. Sick. Heart. Just what we wanted. Anyone home? How was that missing? Hey, where'd you go? Didn't see you. You blend in so easily. Okay. Some ore. We got a summon. We can summon these guys. That was the whole dungeon. Sure. Yeah. That was a dungeon. Maybe it would have been more difficult if we were not a very high level and overpowered. Well, no 4 dwellers here, as I suspected. Maybe there's something underneath the frozen lake. It's clearly not frozen. Bunch of bones down here. Chest with some wine in it. Sick. Well, there is in fact nothing down here. Where'd this go? Who are you?
I thought I heard it here once. Soft, like a crack in the air before a storm. But it slipped away. Again. Did you hear it?
What'd you hear?
Something we lost before we knew how to miss it. It shaped the way the rivers bend, the way trees lean into the wind. It's still out there, just harder to hear. I'm trying to hear the perfect thought. What remains of it, at least. It was the first true thing. We were made from it. We remember only the weight of its absence.
What's the perfect thought?
It wasn't a word, and it wasn't a sound. It was what came before all. Before we knew how to shape clay and burn fields, before we named anything at all. Before all that, there was a thought. Not a rule, not a command. Just the rightness of a thing standing where it should stand. Growing where it should grow.
And why is this thought lost?
I don't think it meant to leave us behind. I think we forgot how to hold it.
What does that mean? How do you know it's real?
Because it's the only thing that ever made sense. Everything else is broken. It's real. Because nothing else ever fit right after it was gone.
What happens if you find it?
Maybe nothing. Maybe the stones would sit straighter in the ground. Thank you for listening. My clansmen lost patience for me. A while ago. Here, take this. It might prove useful during your travels. Farewell.
Oh, that's actually super useful. Thank you. That's awesome. Literally amazing. Well, I'm glad we listened to that guy. I was not expecting to even find him. Right, real quick. Stat point. There we go. We're done with that. What's this directly in front of us? Have we been in here? I don't remember being in here. It's not on the map. Dead Krokmog? Okay. Was this an area that we came to find all the writings? Sounds about right. Yeah, this was totally it. Okay, I know what this place is now. And we probably explored all this, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay. I don't like it when caves are not on the map, because it makes me think I didn't explore them. Okay. Try this set of walls here. Wait, I think I know where I am. We usually come from the opposite direction. Yeah, I know where this is. Did we ever fully explore up here? Nope, we didn't. What the heck is it? Like that. Okay. Gosh, there's so many chests. All right. Well, now we fully explored that area. And we never explore this part then. An undead guy in front of me? Regular person. Who are you? Billmore.
You again?
Oh.
I see you've decided to head into the Forlorn Swords yourself.
You're the
Charming
person I
place,
thought.
isn't it? Just look at that. I am so close.
Look at what?
The Frostgrot shells. They're near. I've heard that some snails leave their nests just to shed their old shells out in the open, so they don't have to leave the past where they live. Very wise, don't you think?
How do you even know about their existence?
The first Frostgrot I ever saw was in Camelot. It had been brought there by soldiers from the Forlorn Swords, on orders from the magicians and alchemists of the capital. The whole meaning of its life was reduced to being a specimen. They laughed at it. So slow, so useless, they said. They said the same things my father said about me many times. You're too slow, you're too weak, in his eyes. I heard that the path I chose marked me as useless. In the life they imagined for me, the only role I was ever meant to fulfill was that of a courtly woman.
It's good that you found something you can identify with.
As strange as it may sound, yes. Every knight in the end must choose their heraldry.
You chose the snail?
I wanted mine to be the Frostgrots. But first, I had to get to know them. See them in their natural home. Free and beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I've murdered a lot.
I'm so close.
Do you need help?
Oh no, I think I'll manage. Besides, if you don't mind, I'll be setting off again soon. The Frostgrots won't find themselves after all.
Okay, good luck, I guess.
Thank you once again, kind
We're not gonna find you dead later,
Maybe
are we?
we'll meet again, and I'll be able to tell you more about the Frostgrots.
Huh. Wasn't expecting to run into her again. Because we met her at night, way back at the entrance. Okay, this is the Yeah, we don't want to go down here. We could check along these ridge lines, though. That just heads to... Yeah, we've already been there. I want to head along this ridge, I think. So we know where that goes. Let's check along this area. I mean, that looks suspicious up there. What is this? Oh, we just went full circle. I see. So there's nothing on there. Understood. Should we look? Let's go back up to this bridge. Where is the fast travel point? Right here. Let's go back up here and maybe search, I don't know, this area, I guess? Maybe we actually just go up to the capital. Search around here, maybe? Oh, there's a question mark right in front of us. Yeah. Oh, is it gonna be at the bottom? Hup. Ooh, behind the waterfall kind of thing? Oh! We're at full health, so is it gonna bug out and we're actually dead? Well, wait, we saved right before this. Oh, you know why? It's because we have that perk that says, when it's activated, go to 100% health. Wait, this is the exact shrine as we were before. This is oh my gosh, we found it, like, well, not immediately, but quickly. The Weaver's Sanctum. Oh my goodness. Yoink. Okay. Are these things? Where am I?
The center cannot hold, little prince. The fall, it is already here. Step further and see for yourself.
You saying you've fallen? What's going on here? Okay, I guess we're fighting him now.
And so you have arrived. I look at you and I feel what you humans call resentment and bitterness.
What happened?
Lies and lost purpose. That is what happened. The Pale Lady managed to create places full of accumulated weirdness. I thought that those were gifts from her. for all those centuries we spent together. A vote of thanks for creating you. But no. After our second meeting, I grasped from the very beginning I was used. All my attempts to weave a new Foredweller, how utterly meaningless it all was.
Where are we?
A place that was once my workshop. I spent decades here unraveling the secrets of threads of the weirdness. Eventually, I learned enough about the structure of pure potential to weave life itself. Before that, my kin emerged from the depths of Tuatha, born out of the chaos. We couldn't control that. You, my prince, were my greatest pride. The most beautiful creation I ever wove.
Do you bear a grudge towards me?
Yes.
Oh.
It consumes me entirely. I feel like I want you to die. I regret creating you. I regret that you lived and still live. I regret that your death, Prince, was not final. Regret. Regret, regret. So much regret.
I'm sorry you feel this way.
If you had never come to be, or if the Pale Lady had not desired to have you, none of this would have come to pass.
I mean, that's out of your control, though.
She looked at the humans and wished to be like them. She wanted to be a mother. You too. Everything that has happened over the last 6 centuries, it is all because of you. It has to end.
I mean, I don't think you really had a choice. I don't think telling him to accept it is going to be helpful. I didn't choose any of those either.
Your body, your soul, both were bent to carry more than one life, and you chose to keep living. You took it all upon yourself, accepted the burden and claimed the responsibility. Those who carry within yourself have had too great an influence on this world, and you'll be held accountable alongside them. This ends here and now. I'm deeply sorry it has come to this.
Same. God, we're so overpowered. That was it? Whoa. We got something that was like purple. Cheese bun. Foredweller life spindle. Tool the Weaver once used to shape new lives. In the right hands, it holds great power. Use crit damage. Cast speed. Use spell power by 30%. Decrease movement speed multiplier by 20%. This is really strong, but it doesn't come with crit chance at all. Same that could be said with this. Triskelion Core. Max health is equal to your max stamina. Max stamina is equal to your max mana. Max mana is equal... Wait, what? So just whatever stat is highest? That would be insane, because our mana is 441. But I don't know. That's recursive. I don't get it. If our health is equal to our stamina, we would have no health. If our stamina is equal to our mana, we'd have insane stamina. If our mana was equal to our max health, it would only go down slightly. Very interesting item, though. Man. So we have the spindle. So what, we can create life now? I don't understand what that means. I don't know what that means. Game, why are you making me walk all the way back? You've done good things previously, not making me walk all the way back, but this time you're making me walk all the way back. Unless I'm gonna be like met by someone on the way out, then don't do this. Like if there was a cutscene here, that would make sense. But there's not. Did Arthur get a memory of that? No. Okay, so the only things we have left, these are like repeatable quests. And this one, the Crooked Trail, which has no map marker. We look in our inventory, we have 1 million books. Anything about the Crooked Trail? This one's just called Letter, right? Like an old letter. I don't even know when this quest would have been from. Some of these go way back. It was a bandit's journal? No. It's sorted by weight. This would have been something old, right? How old, though? I have no idea what this is. That's the only quest. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. That's the only quest. It wouldn't be in the zone. It was definitely back in either Connacht or the Horns of the South. It's probably something way back in the Horns of the South. Okay, well, there was still that one area that we don't know. I swear there's another area still out there somewhere that is like something we have to unlock. I mean, I was surprised we actually picked up new quests, honestly. I thought we had already discovered everything. I don't like this lake. I do not like it one bit. As far as I'm aware, there's only one thing left to do. And it's that... Whoa, look at this. What's up with that? That's weird. The only thing left to do is finish the game. And I don't know if I'm ready to do that. Okay, there's no snails here. Along with What's-Her-Face. I don't know if I'm ready to finish the game yet. I mean, it bothers me that there's one quest left unsolved, but I'm sure there's 1 million quests we haven't done. Why is my cursor red as if there's like something here? No, it's not. That was weird. Do we do it? Do we just go? It's full send? Do we want to finish the game right now? I have no idea how long the game is. Like, I don't know how long the ending is. If it's a real short dungeon, then yeah. I'm also very surprised that we have not seen our good friend Hob. I really would have expected Hob to appear again. And he didn't. And I find that very strange. If we do go, I don't think I want to do it at nighttime, but maybe it doesn't matter. We do it? I think what we'll do, I'm thinking while we're traveling. Either way, I would want to plop down a save right before we enter. So let's at least go there. There is no escape from there. We'd have to use a cobweb to get out, if I remember correctly. Because that's what we had to do. That is the thing. I'm going to be very disappointed. I already know what's going to happen. There's going to be like some kind of final boss fight, and we're just going to destroy it. Like, it's going to be so easy. Because we're so overpowered. Missed. Wasn't the fast travel point that was there? Game auto saved for us. Save. Parkour. We didn't have to activate the other ones, or what? Okay, we're making a save. End of game. Let's just do it. Let's just go. We've got time today to actually finish the game, and I'm curious. I still don't know what this spindle is and what the point of the spindle is. Hey, Caradoc.
So, you finally made it. Took you long enough.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready, because this is it. The beginning of the end.
Ready for what?
Ready to finish your journey, of course. You've come far, but every path ends somewhere.
It's like the veil from Dark Souls.
Yours ends here, in the heart of it all.
You been waiting for me?
Philosophically, not you specifically, but someone like you. Literally, yes, and I was getting quite bored with the wait.
What is this place?
This is the Charred Conclave, a graveyard for druids, burned alive as scapegoats for the Red Death. It's a reminder of what happens when people fear what they don't understand.
Tell me more. Oh gosh, so many branching stuff. Druids were scapegoats? What do they do?
They spoke out. They should have stayed silent, kept to their herbs and potions.
No music, by the way.
But they didn't. They believed their ancient knowledge, ugly and painful truths from times long past, could save Avalon from the plague. And maybe they were right.
They weren't.
But people don't want the truth when it's covered in blood.
Ugly and painful truths? What do you mean?
Cruel rituals, sacrifices, hard choices in search of real results. They called it wisdom, knowledge gleaned from the weirdness itself. But to the people, everything they did was unnatural, costly, and frightening. The druids believed their results would justify the costs. They thought Avalon would see them as saviors. But the people didn't understand, and fear turned to fire.
So they were punished for trying to help?
Well, the Red Church and their politicians made sure of that. The druids became a convenient enemy, a way to shift the blame and tighten their grip on power. It's always so simple, so banal, isn't it?
I saw the graveyard above. Where are we right now?
Well, death doesn't always mean an ending. It was a sacrifice so costly, so cruel, so pointless, that it tore a rift in the fabric of this world. An ultimate wound. And so you're the closest you'll ever come to seeing the true shape of this world.
So why are you waiting here for me?
To greet you. I was once where you are now. A knight with questions, searching for answers. That search led me to this place. And here I found my answers. Now it's your turn.
What can I expect?
Well, first, you're going to meet my former employer. We don't see eye to eye anymore, but we both realize that our collaboration yields results, as shown by you being here.
Wait, did you collaborate
He'll try to
make
sugarcoat
me?
the hard truths I've been telling you from the beginning, spin them differently. Never mind. Why waste time here talking about it when you're just a step from the end? It's best if you just go forth and see for yourself.
Okay.
Just remember, this is the point of no return.
Yeah.
Once you step through, there's no going back. But if you've come this far, I suppose you already knew that.
True.
Go on. He's waiting for you.
Anything else you have to say?
Go on.
No. All right. In we go. Hey, buddy. Who's that?
At last we meet. I've heard much about you. Your choices, your determination. Caradoc isn't easily impressed, but he was impressed with you.
You're Murloc's
Few
apprentice.
dare to seek the truths buried in Avalon shadows.
Murloc?
Fewer
say
still
Murloc?
make it this far. I was the first. Caradoc followed when my brethren burned and the tear opened. And now, here you are. A truly rare and joyful occasion.
Yeah, Merlin's apprentice was all about... He actually doesn't want Arthur to come back. He thinks it's ruining Arthur. Who are you?
Oh, forgive my lack of manners. I am Orin, the last apprentice of Merlin, and the last archdruid of Avalon. I've carried the weight of this land's secrets longer than I care to admit. But names mean little. What matters is the task before us.
What is this place?
What lingers here? It's older than Avalon. Older than anything we know. What you see is the beginning of weirdness itself. Its purest form. Raw potential. Unshaped by anything but its lack of boundaries and limits. Beautiful, isn't it?
What do you want from me?
Oh, precisely the opposite of what Caradoc wants.
Oh.
I want you to help me resurrect King Arthur. Properly this time.
So he wants me to kill him properly, and you want me to resurrect him properly.
Ridiculous, I know.
That is ridiculous.
But yes, that's what it boils down to. At some point, we stopped seeing eye to eye and chose different paths. Ultimately, though, both our paths led to you.
How?
Yes, please let me explain. By the end of his life, Arthur became obsessed with his legacy. He left mementos, artifacts that embodied the virtues he wanted Avalon to preserve. Excalibur, a symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. The crown of Pendragon, a beacon of courage and resilience. The shield of Palamedes, wisdom and independence. But Merlin and the others didn't believe that would be enough. The memory of war and the fragility of peace was still too fresh. So they acted. When the king died, his soul wasn't allowed to move on. It was shattered, bound to those artifacts. A clever solution, but ultimately flawed.
Remember, was that Merlin's doing? Why would they divide the soul?
They feared losing what Arthur represented more than losing Arthur himself. They thought the king's essence would endure if bound to his relics.
What was flawed about it?
You can't pick and choose with a soul, but that's exactly what Merlin did. He focused on 3 parts of Arthur: his strength, wisdom, and courage. He left out 2 pieces. One, tainted by the Four Dwellers' magic, was deemed too dangerous. The other was his humanity, the most fragile part. Merlin thought compassion and doubt were weaknesses, unfit for a king. Without them, Arthur became hollow.
Especially that compassion
king
part.
Of power, but no heart. That way, Avalon's greatest failure was born.
Didn't anyone try to resurrect him as a whole then?
I tried. And I found his humanity. It's here, bound, kept safe. But the Four Dwellers' aspects was left to drift, untethered between worlds. Finding it needed more than magic. It needed someone like you.
Me?
The horrors you endured on that island gave you something no one else has. You can move through the weirdness, touch it, and return whole. That's why you found the king's soul, bound it to yourself, and came back.
So you're saying all of that was part of your plan?
You flatter me. No, I couldn't have predicted all of that. I merely nudged the Red Church in the right direction and asked Caradoc to assist where I couldn't. I can see you're still doubting me.
What do you want?
I want to bring back our king, whole and complete. I want him to lead again and safeguard Avalon's future.
That still makes the entire nation reliant on one person. What if it fails again?
It won't. This time, Arthur will be whole. A king must be more than power. He must be human. That balance is what will save Avalon.
Why do you want this so much?
Because I've seen what happens without him. Weirdness preys on the weak, and the people are too divided to stand against it alone. Arthur is their only hope. Ever they're left without him, without guidance, chaos takes hold. Division festers. You've seen it during your journeys. If things continue this way, Avalon will tear itself apart long before weirdness finishes the job.
Even if he's sold, what if people won't follow him?
They will follow him.
That's not an answer.
That's what people do.
That didn't answer the question.
When weirdness comes to their doorstep, they'll beg for a savior. And Arthur will answer the call. Help me bring the king back, whole and complete. That's all I ask of you. Now you need to go further. I made my case. Please keep in mind
I'm not bringing Arthur back. No way.
This is the only way for Avalon to survive.
Disagree. Again, I don't even know. Maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe Avalon isn't meant to survive. And that's just the fate. What the hell is that? Is that like the sea god? I did not even see you there. Yeah, what if the true fate is that Avalon should just be over? The world should end. Who's to say? An hour are we? This is not what I expected. Who you be? Caradoc. Hey, what's up, buddy?
I was there when it all began, when Arthur first set foot on Avalon. I was a knight in his army. We believed in him, in his dream, in his kingdom. And for a while, it was glorious. Every battle felt like a step closer to peace. Every sacrifice justified by the dream we shared. But then came the cost. The war crimes, the impossible decisions, the massacres, slaughters, and irrational cruelty. We turned from knights into butchers, all because his dream demanded it of us. At first I told myself it was necessary, that it was the price of building something great. But the longer it went on, the harder it was to believe. That's when I realized Arthur wasn't a god, a savior, or a king. He was just another man. No different.
I mean, he actually
from the rest
does
of us.
have some specialness to him.
Should have the power to demand such sacrifices.
And you want to kill him once and for all. I've heard that, yeah.
But do you understand why I want it so much?
Because they made you immortal? Because you hate what you've become? Because you feel betrayed? Because, I mean, they made you immortal.
I'd like to believe that after 600 years I've moved past pettiness. You need to understand that people thought, and still think, that he was more than human. But he wasn't. He made mistakes, just like any man. And the cost of those mistakes was always paid for by others. I've seen what happens when people cling to kings and myths. They wait, they follow, they waste their lives on promises that never meant anything. But that's not my problem. I'm not here to fix Avalon or to
You just want to kill Arthur, yeah.
What comes after?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Let it all burn. Let it rot. Let it rebuild. I won't be here to see it.
I mean, this is true, but also false. You think people can stand on their own?
Let them stand, let them fall. It's
Yeah.
not my concern. If the weirdness takes them, so be
You're
it.
very apathetic with the whole situation.
At least it won't be another king's failure.
Like, I kind of
Another
agree with
lie
you, but
propping
you're
up a dying world.
very extreme in that
It'll
thought.
just be what it is.
Yeah, they'll replace him.
Arthur's the only myth that still holds weight. And when he's gone, the rest will rot with him. A puppet king, another empty throne, none of it will last. Maybe they'll keep pretending for a while. Maybe they won't.
You want people to chaos?
Call it chaos, call it freedom, I don't care. Let them rise, let them fall. Let them tear each other apart.
I get it. You just explained it
I just want to
3
watch
times
it
now.
all come down. To see the last lie
Let it burn.
collapse under its own weight. What comes after? That's for the ones still standing to figure out.
And if your way leads, yeah, you don't care.
Then let it.
You've said it.
If this world can't stand
Why
without
is
a
the game
dead
forcing
king
me to
propping
do
it up,
the
maybe
same
it
thing
deserves
4
to
times?
fall. I've lived longer than any man should, seen more than anyone should ever bear. And I've waited centuries for this moment, this chance, to end it all, to end him.
Orin believes the resurrection will be different.
Orin's a druid. That's what they do. They believe. They believe in myths, in symbols, and some of them believe in saving Avalon.
You don't believe that Avalon can be saved?
I don't believe it's my decision to make. Not Orin's, not Arthur's, not mine.
Yeah, very apathetic.
I've watched
about
this
everything.
cycle turn too many times.
Almost nihilistic.
I have no stake in what comes after. Only in making sure this nightmare finally ends. We were fools to tamper with forces we didn't understand. Resurrecting Arthur, infusing him with powers of the weirdness. We didn't just bend the natural laws, we shattered them. Such violations of nature's order cannot go unanswered. The bill comes due, sooner or later. Always. This cannot be allowed to continue. Listen, it's taken longer than I ever imagined, but now, here we are. You've done what no one else could, what even I couldn't do. You've brought Arthur's soul back together, almost complete, but not quite. And because of you, I can finally finish what I started centuries ago. So, thank you for bringing us to this moment. You're close now. Just one more step. The last fragment of Arthur's soul is waiting for you. Complete what you came here for. And then, we'll meet again. As allies, or as enemies. That's up to you. Go. Find the last piece, and let's end this. Whatever comes next, I'll be ready. I hope you will be too.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you kind of said the same thing like 5 times. Over and over again. I mean, the game's giving closure right now, or like setting expectations about what's to happen, is the player gets to make a decision. I am somewhat surprised that it's not some kind of big bad. I mean, maybe we have to fight Arthur himself. Because yeah, I'm not bringing Arthur back. I've pretty much set on that as a decision that he should not be allowed to come back. What is this place that we are in? I'm still expecting to meet Hob, by the way. That's fucking him. I knew it. I was like, we didn't find him before, and he seems very much tied to this story. What's up, buddy?
You've come. The one who carries what's left of me. Please, don't come any closer. Don't force me to think about coming back again. Just let me finally die.
It's Arthur. Right? This is Arthur. But why would Arthur's body still be around? I didn't expect that. Why? So Arthur himself doesn't want to come back. His real self, I guess? Why do you want to die?
Because I've had enough. Enough of being torn apart and stitched back together. Enough of being used, shaped, and forced to be something I'm not. Do you know what it is like to be a king of nothing? To see the people you swore to protect suffer because of your choices? Or worse, in your name. I've seen towns burnt to the ground, families destroyed. All because someone thought it would serve the greater good. And they called it loyalty. They called it justice. I've been dragged through every dream, every lie they've built around me. And I'm tired.
Tired, boss.
Tired of the weight, of the expectations, of all of it. And most of all, I'm tired of failing.
Don't care about Orin, don't care about Caradoc. I mean, yeah, maybe ask about Caradoc. Do you want to be destroyed?
He thinks ending me will free Avalon. But what then? Without an idea, a light to guide them, they'll stumble, lose their way,
so you don't want to be
turn
brought
on
back.
each other.
What's your
People
alternative?
always seek something to follow, something to believe in. Take that away, and they'll tear each other apart trying to find it. Or worse, build something even crueler in its place.
Okay, we'll ask about Orin.
Orin wants a king, not me. He doesn't see the broken man behind the myth. He sees a symbol, a weapon to wield against the weirdness. But symbols aren't people. They're empty. And the more they're used, the more they hollow out the one who carries them. That's all I've ever been to Orin and the Druids. Do you know what it's like to be a weapon?
I mean, yeah,
to
actually.
To be forged, sharpened,
well, not that part.
And thrown at every
but
problem?
I was literally, like, tortured and created, I guess, so I kind of know. What is it in death that you want?
I want release. I want to stop being a tool in their endless struggle. Kill me. Destroy
How is
the
that
last
different than what
piece of
Caradoc
me and
wants,
use the energy however you wish. Take it yourself and become the new king. No. Give it to someone else. I don't care. Just don't let me come back again. Let me die. Not as Arthur. Not as the king. Just as a simple, normal human being.
You're the human part of... Oh, he's the human part of the soul.
Isn't that what you've been doing all along? Carrying what's left of him? You've already taken up the humanity I was meant to represent. Doesn't that prove Arthur doesn't need me anymore?
So I could be the human part of this creation? Don't you care about your kingdom?
I don't care.
I didn't think so.
Do you know how freeing that is? To finally not care what happens next? Whether Orin gets his king or Caradoc gets his ruin? To not feel the burden of all my failures? To not see my memory tarnished? My plans, goals, and ambitions dragged through the mud? To not see the suffering my name causes? No more deaths in my shadow. No more kingdoms built on my bones.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, like we have all of the parts that we need for his resurrection, including his humanity, but instead of choosing his humanity, we could choose our humanity. Like, we could sacrifice ourselves. We'd still be missing that last part, which is the Fordweller part, but are we missing it? I don't know. You've been through a lot, but there has to be another way that doesn't involve your ultimate death.
Another way? There's always another way, isn't there? Another cycle.
Yeah, we really need to break the cycle.
Another lie to keep the world spinning. But please, not for me. Not anymore. I've had enough. I don't want another chance. I want this to be over. Do what you think is right. That's all I can tell you, because whatever you decide, it will finally be your choice, not mine, not theirs. And that's the only thing I've ever wanted. You hold the choice.
Yeah, the game's really setting me up.
I don't care who you side with. Orin, Caradoc, or no one at all. You have all of my soul. Use it. Take it for yourself. Or give it to someone else. I don't even want to know. Do what you will with it.
But
just let me go.
Yeah, leave you out of it.
Let me finally rest. Let me die. Please.
I mean, it's hard to say no to that. He wants to be done, and I would not blame him. Huh. So now what? Okay. Are we meeting the Pale Lady one final time? Is that Orin? Orin and then Caradoc.
Help me bring the king back, whole and complete. That's all I ask of you. Now you need to go further. I made my case. Please keep in mind what I told you. This is the only way for Avalon to survive.
Destroy it, cast it into the fire.
Go on. He's waiting for you.
Heat.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Nice to see you too, Hob.
Let me go. Let me finally rest.
Okay, this seems like the place. That's the Holy Grail. Okay, let's make another save, and we'll name it Final Choice. This has got to be like it, right? As soon as I saved it, it starts spinning down. So this is the Grail.
You carried a dying king across the bones of a dying world. Now you stand before what started it all. An idea. I am the reason there must be an ending. I do not guide. I do not judge. I exist so that something can be chosen. I do not offer meaning. I require that one be made. You have brought all things to their conclusion. Now, decide what must remain. Choose, and let the shape of the world follow.
Can we go through all of these one at a time?
You will vanish into the story you chose to restore.
What if I choose Caradoc's path?
You will break the frame, and what follows will not remember you.
I mean, I don't really care about being remembered. What if I take it for myself?
You will be seen. You will be followed. You will be blamed.
What if I give this soul to someone else?
You will shape the world to become its witness.
Thinking about giving the soul to somebody else.
Who do you have in mind?
Oh, none of these people. Wait, this is just the random guy? The captain? No. This is... I don't remember half these people. I'm not following Orin. I don't know what following Caradoc means. Does this mean, is the cycle broken forever? Like, this is kind of what Hob wants too. Taking the soul for myself, does that mean as well that the cycle is broken? I don't think we should give the soul to anybody. If I'm going to give the soul to anybody, it'd be me. He should not come back. No. Why are these two options? What does this say? Yeah, no, we don't want. Okay, these are literally the same things.
Then the idea shall fall, its weight discarded, its rule denied. But the soul is not yet yours to give. First, it must be purified of what still speaks through it.
Thank you. But promise me, you will win this fight, my friend.
After everything you've seen, you side with Caradoc. Then all the suffering, all the pain, meant nothing. I am
disappointed.
I am complete.
You gonna die.
Avalon will be reborn. Perfect this time.
Nah. See, I knew that you ain't it. Come at me, bro. You gonna like summon all the knights? It's not gonna matter. You're gonna be dead before then. Get wrecked. Whoop. Whoop. Flying in the sky. Oh. Am I supposed to be up here? Let's see. Complete the ritual.
You brought down
I don't know
the
what that
cycle
spindle
with
thing was
steady
that we
hands
got.
and
We
no
missed something.
promise of glory. You did not claim the throne. You buried it. There is no king now. Only the truth you made and the path others may follow. You had no answers, only scars and the will to keep walking.
This is the bad ending.
And sometimes that was enough to keep others going too. With One Eye and Captain Brandon working side by side, the South found a peace it hadn't known in years. The roads stayed open, the fields were guarded, and the people finally felt safe. No longer bound to Camelot or the Knights of the Round Table, it became a land ruled by its own people on its own terms. The men here stayed in Kuanacht, but Yvain failed to rally the minds and hearts needed for his Grail quest. With no clear leaders and rising tension, both Kuanacht and Camelot grew fragile, drifting toward division, with no one left to hold the line.
That happens.
You awakened the giants, only to command their end, leaving no power behind for either side to claim. Without their strength, the balance held, but the divide between Camelot and the Dal Rita remained, wide, bitter, and far from settled. Firgas was named the new Galahad the Loyal. With One Eye and Brandon unable to rally the Dal Rita of the Forlorn Swords, the South remained divided. Firgas prepared Camelot's forces to reclaim the region by
why would
strength,
you do that?
determined to restore unity through conquest if necessary. The captain led the South to independence, breaking all ties with Camelot. Under his rule, the Horns of the South flourished. Merchants, pilgrims, and adventurers returned to the roads, and prosperity once again reached the far corners of the land. One Eye ruled the South with the Horns of the South at his side. The Dal Rita of the Forlorn Swords remained divided, leaving the South strong but isolated. Without wider unity, his rule endured for a time. The future beyond his leadership remained uncertain. Nianta left Kuanacht with Yvain, and her fate remained unknown. Yet among the people she once served, tales of her devotion and courage endured, and her name was remembered with respect. Maggot chose to remain in Kuanacht, and the people stayed with him. Over time, they grew to trust him and often sought his wisdom. In time, he took on an apprentice, planting the first seeds of a new druidic tradition. Eothra left Kuanacht alongside Yvain, despite concerns about his age. His fate remained unknown, but the people admired him for finding purpose at the end of his life, and spoke of him with lasting respect. Ailey turned to the merchants for support, and for a time the hospital prospered. But when they began charging patients for care, she walked away and opened her own small practice, refusing to serve profit over healing. With Frail as their new matron, the Volca pulled even further away from the Dal Rita. Hidden among the snowy peaks, They focused on rebuilding their tribe and strengthening their numbers. The berserkers they had once been famed for became fewer and fewer, until all that was left was a fading name, half remembered and half feared. Ingrid turned away from the eternal sleep, choosing life over dreams. In time, she began to rebuild the Thoid among the living, planting the first seeds of a new future for her scattered people. Under Stronner's leadership, the Ulfra found new strength. He rebuilt the tribe and reunited them with the rest of the Dal Rita, restoring their place among the tribes of the Forlorn Swords. With the Stagfather slain and the old bonds broken, Balaam led the Svine towards a new path. He opened the tribe to the other clans of the Dal Rita and guided them to settle in the Mather mines. You stood as her protector.
Oh, yeah.
And the Bee Queen believed you understood her purpose.
Yeah.
But from the ruins of Brockmala, her brood now spreads unchecked.
Yeah,
and the
forgot
South
about
must
that.
bear the weight of your promise.
Forgot about that.
You made a pact with the Four Dwellers, freeing them only once they agreed to leave behind their knowledge. One was lost to madness, but another fulfilled the promise, placing a stone woven with the song at the feet of the Stone Wardens. Through it, the craft survived into a new age. When the Red Death claimed you, Elisa withdrew from the world.
That's my wife. Wait, the Red Death claimed me. Oh, because I didn't have Arthur protecting
me
me
anymore. She lived as a recluse by the sea, choosing isolation over
about
risking another loss. After returning to Camelot, Killian lived quietly for a time. When he vanished, few asked questions. Unsettling rumors had always followed him, and most preferred not to remember. Proud of her newfound ability to fly, Muriel returned to Tuathan to deliver her report. The Four Dwellers, seeing that she had survived and been treated with care, took it as a rare sign of hope, that perhaps, at last, humanity might be ready for dialogue. O Queen Cinnamon Sage never forgot the bond he shared with you. Proud of the path you chose, he built a small shop near your grave, and in quiet moments, still spoke to you as he once did. A friend loyal beyond the bounds of life.
Well, that's nice. Hey, we did it! Okay, well, we have a lot to talk about. So let's give some thoughts, because there's a lot of them. First, start with the overall. I enjoyed this game. I liked it. If you are a fan of these types of games, like a exploration with a good narrative, I will say it again, like the term Scrolls-like. I don't think that's a good comparison. This game is similar, but it's in many ways better. Some ways not as good. But again, overall, I really like this game. This is definitely the type of game that was made for people like me, like players who like that type of gameplay. I 100% recommend this game to. I think overall the story was really interesting. Just really the world building in general, I think, is really cool. You know, we played the Tainted Grail like card game, which they did some of the world building, but obviously didn't seem nearly as fleshed out. Apparently, a lot of this lore is also tied to the original board game, which I've never played. But at times, it kind of felt all over the place and almost contradictory. But it was confusing. But I think that's okay. Like, not everything needs to be explained necessarily. I don't know. I really, really enjoyed this. There was lots of voice acting. Most of it was very good. They did a really good job with certain quests, getting the player more involved in the story. Just random silliness throughout. I like it when you sprinkle in silly and funny in places or things that are more serious. Yeah, again, I really like this game. Hey, look, it's called Carnage. Things I didn't enjoy as much. I mean, there are still, it seems like, bugs in this game. There's like missing dialogue. There's still graphically, it's like it was originally annoying and I just kind of got over it. Like shifting in and out of what I'm assuming is like the billboard, right? When you view something from far away, that's a billboard of it. And when you get closer, it has the high res. That just shifts in and out all of the time. So there's still something wrong with the graphics. There's one quest we didn't complete. There was probably more quests we never even got to, right? We don't know what the deal with the tool house is. We never figured that out. This guy's name is Maboob. We never figured out what the deal with the whole spinner that we did this. We found these dungeons and we got the like Weaver's spinner. I thought, oh, that's neat. I wonder if that'll come in at the end. It didn't. So obviously we missed something there. Yeah. I really wish this game had a lot more outside of combat. 99% of the game is just blasting people in the face with your spells. Am I supposed to click to end this, or is there just gonna be like more? Yeah, I just wish there was other ways to like resolve things, like through dialogue or something. Some of the dialogue choices were very obvious that it was false choices. Some of them probably did have some kind of impact. All right, nothing's happening, so I'm gonna click. Is something that happened? Congratulations, you've completed the game. You can now return to the world just before the ending and continue exploring. If you're ready for a greater challenge, you can start New Game Plus. I don't like New Game Plus ever. With your current character, inventory, and progress. I'm like level 76. The world will demand more from you, so it just makes things more difficult, I guess. And also end your journey and exit the game. Yeah, I'm definitely exiting. This is definitely a type of game I would play more than once, though. I could see myself just to find different outcomes of quests, right? I could try siding with Arthur the entire time, be like, hell yeah, let's keep this cycle going. What could possibly go wrong? Different builds entirely. I mean, we could go back to the end game and literally respec our entire character, which I think is really cool that they let you do that. That origin potion, I could literally respec. The downside is we would have to level up the actual like one-handed and two-handed, which is weird. Levels are tied to experience. You gain experience from leveling up individual skills, but they are separate from each other still. So while you can respec, you can't go back and change the skills you've already learned. Like you can't go back and change your magic skill to now be your two-handed skill. No, you have to level that up separately. Very strange. Kind of interesting just because it's different. I am interested just to know like what kind of mods are out there. I still think like some things like the mini-map, quest tracking, things like that, inventory management definitely needs like a search functionality. So there are definitely things I would like the game to be improved upon. It's not perfect, but the fact that this isn't a AAA game, like this is an independent studio, independent developer, I think is actually really impressive. You can definitely tell that the people who made this game are fans of this genre, right? They had all of the things that you would expect in this genre, including if you already completed a quest before you found the quest giver, there was dialogue before that happening, which I think is great. So yeah, again, overall, love this game. It was a lot of fun. We put like 80 hours into it or something like that, which, again, I don't really ever 100% games, but there was never a time where I felt like I didn't want to keep playing. In fact, the reason we finished the game today was because I was like, I can't wait another day. I need to see the ending. But anyway, I think I've said enough. So thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for hanging out. Good game.